I am 31 and living on my mother's couch. This is not where I envisioned myself to be. 5 years ago, I made a vow to change my life, specifically my financial situation, and it led me here. Recently, I made a vow to change my life by my 31st birthday, included me changing my financial situation once and for all, while also allowing myself to move forward from living with my mother. And I'm still here. So does that mean that I failed? To me, no. Honoring my deadline allowed me to really push myself to achieving my goal. And because of that, I've grown in so many ways. I've grown within my discipline. I've grown within my knowledge in business, in health, about myself. And most importantly, it allowed me and it gave me the necessary tools I needed to shift my perspective, which would allow me to move forward and be in alignment with new spaces, new opportunities, and new wealth. If you are in a season of rebuilding, of starting over, of choosing yourself, even when the path gets difficult and humbling, then I want you to know, number one, you're not alone because I'm in it with you. And number two, you should honor yourself for even trying. We are growing together, so make sure that you guys like this video and subscribe to this channel. For a long time, I was ashamed and embarrassed of living with my mother. Then I realized that there is power in vulnerability, and my own shame and embarrassment was holding me back. It was keeping me in this space because I wasn't taking the time to look around at all that I had to be grateful for, at how abundant I already was. I'm grateful that all of my survival needs are met. I'm grateful that my mother is sharing her abundance with me, whether it be through food, money, clothes, etc. I'm grateful for a safe space to bloom and grow. I'm grateful for a comfortable bed, even if it is a couch. I sleep well, and I'm going to embrace being grateful more often because I have reason to be grateful, and I know that I need to be grateful in order to graduate past where I am. The reality of the situation is no matter how much I dislike it or how uncomfortable I am still currently living my manifestation. 5 years ago, I quit my job to make money doing what I want to do, and I'm currently doing that, even though it is not fully in the packaging that I would like it to be, even though it doesn't fully look how I would like it to look. I get to wake up every day and do what I love, whether that be making YouTube videos, making art, moving throughout my day with intention and slowly, without much pressure, and I'm grateful for that. Hey guys, I just made a beautiful burger. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. It has a patty, cheese, an egg, avocado. I have been wanting to stop eating meat, but lately I've been gravitating more towards like hearty foods, like real girthy foods. And potatoes are good too. And I've been eating more fatty foods, not like unhealthy, but I haven't gone grocery shopping for myself, and I'm just cooking what my mother has available. Thankfully, she has food available. But when I go grocery shopping, I'll still try to maintain eating those like rich foods, but in a more plant-based kind of way. But for now, I'm about to eat this burger. Let's see how it tastes. Damn, it's falling apart, honey. Let's see. My mom made this bread, by the way. It is homemade bread. I put some sriracha sauce on it also. My birthday has gone past a little while ago, almost almost a month ago, not quite. I was trying to change my life in 60 days, and I achieved that in a sense. I've learned the necessary things to propel me forward, and I'm actively practicing those things. There's a huge butterfly right here. Oh my God, it's coming closer. Did my life change physically like I wanted it to? No, but my mentality is changing and is still changing. I'm working on it. I'm embracing new concepts that is helping me propel myself forward. I'm gonna show you guys the butterfly. Oh gosh. Hello, beautiful. Wow. That is just another example of why I should be grateful and should embrace gratitude, because my mother has cultivated a beautiful space for me to thrive and to grow and to blossom, surrounded by beauty. And this home has allowed me to heal and just given me kind of like a safe space, whether it be outside in nature or out here in nature in the front. I can easily have access to nature and to beauty because of being in this situation. There's a few books that I read that said that when you set a goal to achieve in a certain time frame, you're always going to progress if you really try to achieve that goal, because you're actually doing the work and you're going to get forward. You're going to progress no matter what, even if you don't hit that goal. I paid for mentorship. I read books. I really applied myself to working on achieving this goal. And maybe I could have applied myself even more, but I put myself in the right trajectory to really achieve that goal. And I know more now. I have more knowledge. My routines are different. I'm reprogramming my mind. And I'm making progress. So even though I'm still in the same situation, my circumstances, my mental space, my emotions are transitioning. Cheers. This is watermelon juice. This burger is bussin'. Stay tuned. I'm going to explain how this experience has been a mirror for me, really teaching me how to be unbothered and less judgmental. All right, guys. So I talked a lot about being grateful and transitioning out of shame and out of embarrassment about living in my mother's home. But the reality of it is also uncomfortable. I have had to confront many things about myself and within my family. My relationship with my mother changed a little bit within me. And I really just had to come to terms with the fact that she is human and she has her own free will and she makes her own choices. And there's nothing I can do about that. And I have to accept that without judgment. I'm a Cancer, and my home is my sanctuary. It's like my safe space, and you know, this is where I tend to feel the most comfortable. But the issue is, I am not the most comfortable here, and I've had to learn how to navigate that. I've been feeling like I've had to protect myself against certain energies, but really, what I'm learning is to be grateful for the people in my life that make me uncomfortable, because they are teaching me how to become more and more unbothered. And I realized that all of my experiences are mirrors to me, mirroring back to me in what ways that I need to grow. It's never really anything outside of you. The problem is always usually within you. They're mirroring back to me the ways in which I am giving away my control. I'm giving away my sanity in a sense, because I am allowing what someone else is doing to dictate how I'm feeling and to dictate my energy. I'm doing more to assist myself in not taking everything so personally and just observing life instead of reacting to life. I used to be really upset that I was, still living in my mother's home, but I've come to the conclusion that I have to take responsibility for why I'm still here, my own negligence with money, lack of integrity at times, etc. Like, I had to take responsibility for my life and know that I am the cause, in a sense, of why I'm still here. And also not judging the moment. Just because my life isn't what I want it to be doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. So I'm taking every moment for what it is and observing it instead of judging it, and just taking what I need to learn from each moment, and just allowing each experience to be a stepping stone for the next experience. And one thing I did learn from this new book that I'm reading that you guys saw in a previous clip is that moving in unconditional love, I found myself really having toxic emotions and negative energy towards people. And I'm just like, you know what? I am letting go of that and working on just being unconditional love, just being observant with people and compassionate with people instead of judging people or moralizing every experience or situation or person. I think moralizing is a word. I don't know. I'm working on it. Okay. It is time for me to go. I do leave the house as often as I can because the energy is not the best. And I'm gonna be honest. And when you're around negative energy, it rubs off on you. So I do try to leave the house as much as possible, but I also work on not allowing the negative energy to consume me. My formula that is assisting me in leaving is moving in unconditional love, no longer judging people or moments, working on being my higher self. That's why I'm working out, meditating, making all those things a priority. But in addition to that, I'm also just focusing on setting goals and achieving them, using my powers, using my words. I'm writing a book, I'm posting on YouTube, I am working on a school community, using my powers to assist me in getting the opportunities and the wealth that is going to assist me in moving forward. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. That's what I'm actively doing right now. And you guys will see when I am in my next chapter. Okay?